Welcome back, guys. Today we are looking at just another Goodiebox review, and this review might be either the last or second to last Goodiebox that I will be reviewing, because I just don't think for me anymore it really makes sense to keep on buying them. I got way too many things and I need to clear out in some of it before I can start buying some new stuff. So this might either be the last or second to last. But this box is called the Pop the Confetti Goodiebox, and it looks just like this. So it has this writing on it that, if I'm completely honest, I really don't like it. It feels ugly. I don't like the color. Perhaps if there wasn't any writing on, it's just really not my style. But nonetheless, I can always put it in the back of something and just use it for storage like I do with most of the others. I don't really enjoy that much. But for this box, they say it is made to celebrate women. So it's filled with products made by women who have done something innovative or just remade a product to be better or fit better in the beauty industry. And they say we should celebrate these women, we should cheer to them, because it is amazing they can follow their dreams no matter their gender. And I am so sorry, but I get really offended by this. And I know it's not really the feminist thing I get mad about. I just think these feminazis, as they are called, have been, well, talking a bit too loud. So every time I hear something that's empowering, I just instantly get suspicious about it. Nonetheless, I think it's amazing that these are all made by women, these products. And I think that it's important to just note that it is super nice, good, fantastic that you can follow your dreams and reach them, again, no matter gender, no matter if you're a woman or a man. Doesn't matter. If you can do it, go for it. So the cost of this box is 169, and in euros that is 23, and in US dollars 27.5. The actual cost of what we got out of these products is 784, which is 105.5 in euros and 128 in US dollars. So again, we get more for our money that we put in it. But the question is if it can actually weigh up for what's in it. Does it actually make sense? Is the price enough to say, okay, this is worth it? We'll see. So the first product is the SKØN Skincare Nourishing Face Oil. And it is supposed to be nourishing, hydrating, restore and balance the skin, and help with restoring the skin's microbiota. It has a documented effect on blocked, impure, dry and oily skin. And I find it funny that it can both help with dry and oily skin, but I guess if you formulate it right, it doesn't really matter, it will just help. So I guess that's fine. The only thing I really noticed when I got it, I got this one. This is the actual product in this little bag. And I find that very weird. I don't really know why they had to put that extra plastic in it. Like, the labels are told on here, so they say it's natural, organic, vegan, local and CSR certified, I guess. But I don't know why they had to put a plastic bag in here to tell me that. Couldn't they just write it on the flask, write it on something else? I really don't know why they would do that. The flask itself isn't made of glass, which made me very sad. It's made of plastic, and if this was made of glass, I would love it so much more, because I really like the design. The part where it's plastic is just a bit sad for me, because it seems very luxurious. The applying of it is very easy. I actually only need 3 drops for all of my face, So I really don't need much, and this one will last me for so long. I've already been using it for almost a month now, I think, and I really haven't used that much of it. There's a lot left still. And as soon as I use it, I can feel the hydrating effects. It feels a bit oily on the skin at first, but it quickly sinks in, and then it just makes my skin feel hydrated all through the day. So it really lasts for a long time, and I think it's the oil consistency helping with that. So that's pretty good. The scent of it is oily, so there's not really much to it. There is no real scent in it, and there are only 8 ingredients in this product, which I think is so amazing. I don't know many companies that make products where there are so few ingredients. Nonetheless, I have the good ones I want to talk with you about, and there are quite a bit of good ones here. If I can just get my trusty paper. And yeah, most of them are actually good ones, so I think this product, formulation-wise, is really great. And I'm quite impressed with the ingredients they used and the fact that they only used 8 of those. But nonetheless, the ingredients are Vices vinifera seed extract, which is an antioxidant, antibacterial and soothing. Simoncia chinensis seed oil, which is also jojoba oil. It enhances the skin's restorative properties, is soothing and great for dry skin. Shinsandra chinensis fruit extract. This is Chinese magnolia vine. It's a great antioxidant. Tocopherol is vitamin E and a great antioxidant. Helianthus anise seed oil is sunflower seed oil. It replenishes, strengthens, soothes. It's good for dry, dehydrated or compromised skin and can help reduce signs of stress or irritation in the skin. And then one that's not really good, not really bad. Not much has been documented on it, but it's Piper nigrum, which is black pepper. And they say this is one of the good ingredients in it in their words, what Goodiebox, the Goodiebox team wrote. They say this is a good thing, but I don't exactly know what it does. But Paula's Choice wrote that it can cause skin sensitivity when used topically, which is not a good thing. But Special Chem has written that it is refreshing and not dangerous, while EWG got almost no information on it. So I really don't know what to think about it, because they don't even know what to think about it. There's so many different opinions about it, so I don't really know if the black pepper is really that dangerous. Usually I trust that Paula's Choice has a good idea of what's good and what's not, but since I don't find anything any other place really, I'm still unsure about it. So it's not really a problem for me, and I haven't felt any troubles with it. So I don't really think it's that bad, at least not for me, but perhaps if you have a lot of sensitive skin or you have skin sensitivity. It claims it hydrates my face, not as much as usual. Like I feel like that makes no sense. What did I just say? Not as much as usual, more than usual. Sorry. The only thing is that my oil. You just have to ignore everything I've been saying for the past like 20 seconds, please. The claims it's hydrating. It's more hydrating than usual with any other oil I've really tried, where it doesn't get sticky, but my skin does feel oily after many hours. And because of this, it can also be a bit uncomfortable, because it might feel too oily, because it hydrates so much. I don't know if that made any sense, if that made better sense. I hope it did. But yeah, it still feels oily at the end of the day, and I don't find it that bad because I don't usually wear that much makeup, but perhaps if you did wear a lot of makeup, it might be too much for your skin. That's what I'm trying to say, if that makes any sense. That should make sense. Please tell me it makes sense. So the price is 279. In Danish it is 37.5 in euro and 45.5 US dollars. I will use it up, but I'm not going to buy a new one. I would if it was a glass bottle, but because it's plastic, I will refrain from buying a new one. But if they made it in glass, I would love it. I would buy it again. I think it's worth it, like ingredient-wise, and how much I felt like it hydrated my skin. But again, I'm not so much into the plastic. I'm really trying to change on that front. So if it was glass, I would buy it, but it's not, so I won't. Next up is the ModelCo Instant Radiant Concealer. And this one is supposed to make you look fresh and not tired at all by concealing the dark circles under your eyes and in your skin. And it's also supposed to be hydrating. And I was a bit unsure if this color would fit me, because I wrote on my page that I have very fair, very light skin, and this, like at the look of it, looks a bit darker than I would think it should. When applying it, I had no really problems with it. It actually ended up blending nicely into my skin. It concealed dark spots, dark circles, okay, like a very standard concealer, not anything incredible, but pretty okay. The look of this, it actually came in this little box here, so I like it because it gives a lot of information about what it is, what the product is, if there's anything you should think about, look at the ingredients on here and the directions on here. The only thing I hate is the pink. I usually don't hate pink, but especially for this design, I think it just looks cheap. Again, with the plastic, so it looks cheap, but the pink just made me think I don't want to really use it. It smells like wet powder, so I wouldn't say that's a good thing. And the labels on here are vegan, cruelty-free and gluten-free, so there are some good things about it. And there are actually only 2 ingredients in here that I would like to talk about. So we got glycerin, who replenishes and restores the skin, is also hydrating. And then we got fragrance as the other ingredient, which is bad because it can be sensitizing. And when you label fragrance or perfume on one of these types of products, you don't know if it's 5 types of fragrance or if it's 20 or 50. So that's why it can be dangerous, or it can be a bad thing to see on these product information's ingredient lists. Yeah, so that's really the only bad thing. It's pretty okay, but not really anything that exciting. But again, it's makeup, so it's not supposed to do so much for your skin as a cream or something like that would do. So the claims, I guess it kind of looked fresh, my skin, because it did conceal my dark circles, but again, it didn't really do anything noteworthy. It didn't smooth out fine lines. I didn't really feel any hydrating effect either, even though there's glycerin in it. So I am a bit sad about that. The price is 164, so that's 22 in euros and 27 in US dollars. And I'm a bit unsure if I will actually use it up because there's fragrance in it. I don't really like fragrance being in the products I have on my face all day long. So I'm really not sure about that, but nonetheless I will not buy a new one. Third product up is this little thing here. This is the Respire Solid Face Cleanser, and it's supposed to calm and hydrate your face while of course cleaning it. And I think this is so amazing. It came in this little packaging. Of course you can't just send a normal soap bar, that would be quite weird. And I don't usually use solid face bars or face cleansers, but I'm really trying to warm up to them because I like the fact that they are more eco-friendly, better for the environment. So I have actually been looking for different face cleansers, but never really found anything that I found interesting. So I really like that we got this one. It is a bit awkward to apply though, because you have to rub it between your hands, and it just felt like a rock at first, so it felt really stupid to rub this one to then put it on my face, and it did take just a few seconds to really lather up so I could use it, but not so much that I found it annoying or irritating. And when I actually used it on my face, I was so surprised because it was incredible soft. It was like silky smooth on my skin and just felt so damn good. I really loved that. The packaging it came with, again, I showed you before, but this is what it looks like. This one is actually recyclable. And I think that is, again, amazing. It says right on the back, the bottom of it, that it's recyclable again. Because this product is vegan recyclable, the packaging is recyclable. You can recycle the soap, but it's not as common to do because you would usually just use it up. But the packaging is recyclable and the product itself is vegan, which I find so nice. It just smells like normal soap. I don't really smell anything weird. It's not overpowering or anything. And there are some ingredients in here actually, if I could stop tugging this box, that I would like to talk about. And we only have a few. I think we have, 4 good and 2 bad, unfortunately. But in this cleanser we have helianthus and a seed oil, which is sunflower seed oil again. It replenishes, strengthens, soothes, and is good on dry and dehydrated or compromised skin. It can help reduce signs of irritation, stress, and stress on skin. But Sperman Parky is shea butter. It's smoothing and a rich source of antioxidants and has skin restoring fatty acids. It is great in products for dry skin. Then we got tocopherol, which is vitamin E and an antioxidant. Linum ulytacesium, I really don't know. Ulytacesium, perhaps. I'll write it for you so you can read it yourself and laugh at me. Seed oil, this is linseed or flaxseed. It's rich in omega-3 fatty acids and soothing and an antioxidant. The 2 bad things in here are fragrance. Again, I just told you about fragrance. The bad thing is that we don't know how many fragrances are in here, and they can all be sensitizing. And then the last thing is eugenol, which is also a fragrance from cloves, basil and bay leaves. It is known to cause sensitivity and not good in leave-on products. Since this isn't a leave-on product, I don't think it's that bad, but again, I still consider it another fragrance, so not really good either. So concerning the claims, I didn't feel any hydration or calming things on my face, but again, it also didn't dry out anything. It was very soft and silky smooth and felt so good using though, so that kind of weights up for it. The price for this is 66 in Danish. That's only 9 euros or 11 US dollars. So it's really not that expensive. It will last for a while because it's a solid cleanser. And again, you're doing something good for the environment. This is exact soap. I will be using up, but I don't think I will buy a new one of this type. I think I will go on the hunt for other face cleansers, see what I can find and try it out. But I don't really think I will I'll buy a new one of this. I'm not really a fan of the fragrance aspect of it, and that's simply the only reason why I would shy away from it. But otherwise, I really love it. Second to last product is this NYRI Beauty, the Multitasker brush. This is number 113, and it's supposed to be very precise and good at applying eyeshadow, but also other types of makeup. It's supposed to be high quality, and also a lucky brush is what they call it in the words what Goodiebox wrote about this one. So, I've never really been dissatisfied with NYRI before. The brushes I got for them before are really good, all of them, so I really like them. I think I only got one thing before that was like fine, but I've never had anything that was bad. I've never been really disappointed with them. So I was really looking forward to using this, and I got so disappointed, it's not even funny. It took so long for stuff to blend out. I used it for eyeshadow because it said it was best at eyeshadow. And it took so long to blend. The harsh end here stabs your eyelid. It's too hard for me. So it feels like I'm just stabbing my eye with it. And the outer part here is just too big. The fluffy brush, it's soft enough, but it's just too big, so I don't feel like it is actually precise enough, which I find super irritating. That's just so irritating. If I have to say something good, the packaging is cute. It came in this little sachet. I guess I heard once they said that this isn't actual plastic, it's something else, but they didn't write it on this one, so I'm a bit unsure about that. Nonetheless, it came with this cute little folder where they say something about the brush, what it's great for, and what it can do, facts about it. They got the labels on here also, so it's vegan friendly, hypoallergenic, not tested on animals, and recyclable. So I mean that means this part can be recycled, and I guess this can also be recycled for plastic if you can do it that way you are. So I think that's really good. Another thing it says on here is limited edition. I think most of the things I got from NYRI before has been limited edition, which I find very sad because I feel like if they're good, people should be able to use them. But exactly with this brush, I guess I don't really care that much because it's not really good. It's actually pretty bad, if I had to say it. I mean, I don't understand why I can hate this so much. It's irritating. Nonetheless, it doesn't have any scent, so I guess that's also a good thing. Labels, packaging, and scents is really the only really good thing about it. The ingredients, it's made of synthetic fiber. I don't know what the rest of it is made of, some type of metal, plastic, tree. I really don't know. They don't write it anywhere, so I get no idea. Concerning the claims, I guess they're right, but not really. Like, it can be used for eyeshadow, it's just not really that good at its job. It seems like high quality, but again, it's not really doing. So my camera did that thing again where it just kills itself. So I was in the middle of a sentence, I'll just go on. It's not a lucky brush either, because I hate it. Let's just keep it at that. The price, if you actually want it, is 150 in Danish, 20 in euros, and 24.5 in US dollars. And I will not buy it again. It will go to my brush bin where all the other brushes that I never use are, because I really, really, really don't like it at all. Last product up is Ecooking Repair Shampoo. It's supposed to be nourishing and rebuild and moisturize. It's supposed to soften every single hair strand. It's supposed to have a wonderful scent of flowers and green leaves. And lastly, it's supposed to protect hair and hair color. So if you've colored your hair, it's also supposed to protect that. And I was a bit sad to get shampoo because I'm trying not to buy actual plastic bottles of shampoo anymore. I'm trying to go into the shampoo bars. So I was a bit sad about this, but of course I'll use it up so it doesn't go to waste. When I applied it, the consistency of it is actually a bit thicker, like a normal shampoo. It's almost gel-like, so it's a bit hard to distribute in the hair. Oh, I'm so sorry if the sun comes right in. Apparently it has been raining all day and the sun suddenly came. You'll just have to get used to it because I don't see the sun that often. We'll enjoy it as long as it lasts. Nonetheless, what did I say? It's hard to distribute because it has a gel consistency. That was it. The feel, it felt so normal. I didn't feel anything interesting or bad or good, or there was just nothing. A few times I used it actually. Only 2 times out of 10 or something. My hair actually felt drier afterwards, which to me makes no sense that you make a shampoo that's good for normal and dry hair. Not supposed to soften every hair. It makes your hair drier. that doesn't make any sense to me, but that's how it is. The packaging, I really don't like either. It's brown and it's boring and I don't want to talk about it. I don't smell any flowers when I smell this, I just smell shampoo. So again, another thing I don't agree on. It's vegan, so at least that's nice. And concerning like the ingredients, I think I have 3. Yeah, I have 3 right here. I'll just read it to you again. We got panthenol, which attracts and holds moisture. Sodium PCA, which is skin replenishing and a natural component of skin. It also hydrates. And lastly, we got fragrance that I already talked about. We don't know how many fragrant components that are in this, so it might actually be sensitizing. And the claims, it cleaned my hair. That's it. I don't want to talk about the other claims because I don't agree on any of them. It only cleaned my hair like a okay shampoo. It costs 169, 23 in euros and 27.5 in US dollars. I will use it up again because I do not want it to go to waste, but I'm not going to buy a new one. Not at all, never in a million years. I'm really trying to get away from at least some of the plastic that I can, which is really hard when you love stuff and you love buying stuff. But I guess the little things help. So that's all for today. I'd love to hear if any of you have ever tried any of these products. You can just tell me in the comments down below. And if you like this video, I think you should give it a thumbs up. You can choose to click the subscribe button so you will know when I upload. You'll be subscribed, you'll see when I upload, and ring the bell so you get notified when I do it actually. If you subscribe, you won't get notified. So ring the bell too. So that's all for today, and I just hope you all have a happy life, one day at a time.